Hello there, my name's Gary Sims and this is Gary Explains. So Meta, that's basically Facebook, has launched a new social media network called Threads. It's meant to be a rival to Twitter. It's built by the same team that brought us Instagram, but problem is it's not really yet a Twitter replacement. Been playing with it all morning and it's got some big problems. So if you want to find out more, please let me explain. Okay, so Threads has been launched with big fanfare, talks of millions of people signing up. Obviously, Facebook and Instagram, Meta itself, they are huge companies with huge numbers of users, just depending on what product it particularly is. And Instagram and Threads are very much tied together. So really, you log into Threads using your Instagram account. In fact, there are some reports that if you delete your Threads account, it actually deletes your Instagram account as well. So beware. Now, I don't know whether that's going to change, but these two really are kind of very much stitched together. And I'm guessing that for engineering purposes, they share some common stuff, probably in the back end and in the app and the front end stuff. I don't know, but that would make sense. Now, Threads, in terms of communications, of course, have been around for years and years and years, starting way back with email. I send an email, someone replies, we form a thread, an email thread. Then you can find that in forums, you reply, you get a thread now on social media. I post something, people reply, that becomes a thread. It's on Twitter as well. So they've taken that as their name, basically a conversation. Someone posts something and someone replies. And so from that point of view, Thread is doing exactly that. You post something and some people can reply. However, there's some massive problems with it. In fact, when I first started up the app and I saw some of these problems, I was like, oh, I must have pressed the wrong thing. There must be a setting. I must have got it wrong. But no, this is how it is. What's the first one? The first one is the public feed. The main feed is just full of nonsense. Stuff that I'm just not interested in whatsoever. Stuff that I just don't care about. Now, I follow some people already on Thread, but I don't get a curated list of stuff that I'm seeing from them. I just get this nonsense that they're throwing out to me. So it's completely unusable in that sense. I don't even want to look at that homepage thread. It just doesn't mean anything to me at all. And then besides that, there are several other things missing. There are no hashtags, for example, which of course is just about everywhere in social media. There's no direct messaging, so I can't say, contact me on Thread, send me a message. I can't now use that as a way to say, hey, let's take this conversation offline. I'll share some more details with you. I'll explain some more via it. Just doesn't exist. So it's absolutely no use to me as a way for people to contact me privately and then for us to have a conversation. And the final huge problem for me is you can't have multiple accounts. So I'm Gary Sims, as I say at the beginning of every video, and Gary Sims is a father, a husband, a dog owner, and I don't want to post my pictures of my dogs going for a walk on the Gary Explains channel because people are here for the tech and for the programming and for all the other stuff, microcontrollers, all the other stuff that I cover. So I often have multiple accounts, particularly on other social media networks, and I just like to be able to switch between the two. Here's a picture of the dog, great. Here's something I'm doing on the Raspberry Pi, great. Now when I try that on here, you can't, and I get logged in and logged out. I have to log into Instagram and log out again and log into a different one, and then it says my account's been reactivated and I can't use it. Was just an absolute nightmare trying to switch between accounts. So for me that makes it again almost completely unusable. So if I do stick on Thread and actually post some stuff, which I think I will because I'm going to give them a chance to see how things change, I'm going to only have to do it on Gary Explains. There's no point in trying to do personal stuff as well because I can't switch between accounts. So when you add up all those things, this really is an unfinished product, hugely unfinished. I mean, Instagram can do so much more just in itself. So how they've managed to go from Instagram to Threads and then get it so wrong along the way is a bit mind blowing. I mean, these are the people who are experts at social networking, Facebook and Instagram, and all the other things that they own, and yet they can't get this right. So what's going on? Was it rushed out the door? Was it really just the beta? Was it only half complete? Why have they done it like this? I'm a bit bewildered really, but I'm sure me and many other people will stick with it to see if it gains traction, to see if it becomes what we need, what we want, to see if it becomes as popular, more popular than Instagram or Twitter. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so I'd love to hear what you think about Threads in the comments below. Do let me know. Okay, that's it. My name's Gary Sims. This is Gary Explains. I hope you enjoyed this video on Threads. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. You can follow me on social media. That will be appearing here on the screen for you now. Don't forget, you should also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you know when I have posted a new video. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.